I'm about to only eat at the Whole Foods Hot Bar for 1 whole week. 7 days, 14 meals, and 1 billion grains and nutritions. I know a lot of you shop at Quarter Foods. Some of you shop at Half Foods. I shop at Whole Foods. Okay, Zani. Not to brag, but my food is in one piece. I'm just kidding. I rarely ever shop at Whole Foods because 1, it's expensive, and 2, it always smells oceanic in there. There's always a fishy scent, and I'm not here for that. But this week I'm gonna be here a lot because I'm gonna be eating at Whole Foods Hot Bar Buffet for 1 week straight. That's the only food that's gonna be going through this system. All of this. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna finish this in the car. There's some guys over here that I think they're coming towards me. I'm just gonna get in the car. Just in case. You can never be too safe. Okay, we're good. Oh, this lighting. I should have just filmed in here from the start. Okay, so if you haven't been to Whole Foods Buffet, it's not all you can eat. They charge you by the pound, and it's quite expensive. The few times that I've eaten here, my weighed meal has always been like $20, but I do eat the amount that a cow does, so maybe that's why. I am gonna be having 2 meals a day, sort of like a brunch moment and then dinner, just to help with the cost a little bit. That's 14 meals throughout the whole week. My poor wallet's gonna be like, please, just give me the half of the food. I don't need the whole. At the end of the week, I'm gonna calculate together all the prices. I'm gonna use my brain and my iPhone calculator, and we're gonna get 1 big grand total. Also, I'm gonna be scoring each meal from 1 to 10, and at the end of the week, I'm gonna calculate together all the scores so we can get 1 big final average as well. The few times that I have eaten here, I think it has kind of slayed me, at least some of the items, so I'm super pumped for this week. I'm gonna probably end up trying the whole buffet. And I might also get some things around the buffet, like the hot pizza, some little desserts, things like that, but it's all gonna be from the fresh area. Anyways, guys, before we go in and eat our first meal of the week, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It's the easiest way to support little old me and my whole career. I am focusing on quality over quantity now, so I'm making bigger content, bigger ideas, so give me a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you're new here. I make food content, hotel food, restaurant food, supermarket food, and theme park food. Okay, let's go. I actually have to go to the bathroom first. I bet their toilets are like made out of like a biodegradable mushroom or something. Like, what am I saying? Guys, I'm very hungry. I have not eaten at all, and it's almost 11 a.m. Let's go, girlies. Ooh, there she is herself, Mother Whole Foods, feeding us nourishment, oat milk, cashew milk. I have never been to this Whole Foods ever because I'm new to the area, but this looks very nice. It's big. Do I smell any squid? Sardine? A little bit, definitely. There's some kelp happening. So this is the buffet area. They have a big sign that says love and joy. I guess they're promoting emotions. Is this Inside Out? I don't know. And this is like the pizza panini sushi section where, you know, it's like hot foods, but it's not like buffet style. You get me? So they have a bunch of different sushis, which are probably contributing to the whole store's odor. If you like sushi, they have all kinds. I personally only like veggie sushi. I'll probably try it this week. The paninis and the sandwiches looked really big, really fresh, kind of dried out. They also have this other little section where they have like a bunch of pre-made like dinner type of food. It is not part of the buffet, but if you want to just like take home some meatballs by the pound or some noodles, things like that, you can. So that's another option. Whole Foods is full of options, girl. I'm just looking. Yeah. Here's some of the baked goods like the danishes and the cinnamon rolls, coffee cake and bagels and things like that. And here are the desserts. Look at these gorgeous little cupcakes. Everything looks so well designed. And did you know all of this is organic and fresh and it's whole? Even the sugary things, they're all grown from the earth and the soils. And here's the pizza. I have never had Whole Foods pizza, but I can't wait to try it soon. Also, girlies, they have so many soups. I tried to film like all like the names of the soups, but I think I went too fast and they're too far away, so you can't really see them. I'm sorry about that, but there's a lot. Now, this is where the buffet starts. Tons of veggies, tons of fruits. These are all basically salad toppings, I think. And then they also have tons of different like pasta salads and corn salads and broccoli salads. And if it's part of the salad family, it's at Whole Foods, as you can see. So I'll be trying some of these throughout the week when I run out of delicious food to eat. Sorry, but that's the truth, girl. And now here's some more salad toppings, guys. They take salad very seriously. I can't wait to make a delicious, fresh nutritious salad, okay, in a couple days. As you can see, they even have blue cheese, which is probably also contributing to that strength. Now, here's some of the hot food. They have some sort of a zucchini blend mix, some salmon. What is that? What is that? Is that meatloaf? And mac and cheese. And then we got some fried rice and some different types of sweet potato. Now, guys, at this point, they hadn't put out like all of the different options. So as you can see, there's like a lot of like empty pans. But just know I'm gonna be eating a lot more food than just these options, okay? They have samosas, as you can see. We also got some corn. Are those little hot dogs? No, that can't be. I don't think so. And some cilantro rice, hamburger mac and cheese, which I will be trying for sure. Some pulled pork, chicken wings, smoked chicken. Ooh, now this is what I actually got for my first meal. I got this yellow lemon vegetable rice. I also got the iconic mac and queso. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? I also got some sweet chili wings, and I also got some smoked chicken. So 2 types of bird. Okay, I'm hot. Ugh. So I got this new steering wheel table, and it's the ugliest shade of pink I've ever seen. The choices were black, blue, and pink. And I already had a black one, so I was like blue or pink. But the blue just felt very alpha. And I felt like, you know, sometimes even though I'm an alpha, I just want to feel a little dainty. So I chose the pink, but it's just so ugly. I hate it. But I'm keeping it because I'm too lazy to return it. Anyways, I am so hungry. The food looks amazing. Look at this first meal to ring in the week. I feel like I got the perfect portions of everything. It's not too much, it's not too little. And I also got some beef birria soup. It has corn in it, which is exciting. Every time that I eat something that I can't digest, my body's like, girl, this is different. Let's try this soup first, even though it's hot. Oh, it's lovely. Oh my gosh, it has those little pozole weird corn things. They're not corn. They're called something else, and they look like little teeth. They're so good. This is delicious. This is sort of like a pozole, but like make it birria. The beef is very tender, very lean. It tastes totally real, not canned, so we love that. The corn is a little bit crunchy, and the pozole little teeth thingies are iconic, delicious, tender. The broth is limey, beefy. There's a chili powder flavor, but I just wish there was just a bit more seasoning, just a little bit. It's like almost amazing. Now, girlies, I got the mac and cheese because even though I have had it multiple times, I know that it truly slays me. It understands me, and it really wants to be here, you know? And I wanted to start the week off with a foolproof, delicious item. You don't know. I truly think Whole Foods has the best mac and cheese ever. I'm not joking. The noodles are so plump, and they're almost doughy. The sauce itself is so cheesy. It has such a sharp flavor. It's like Stouffer's mac and cheese, but homemade. That's the vibe here. And the sausage texture is so ooey gooey, dreamy. And it has that flouriness in it that makes it taste more homemade. Even though it's not homemade, it's whole made. It's made by the food that is whole. I might get this every day. I'm just kidding. I won't. It's gone. Groundbreaking. Let's try this smoked chicken. Girl, be careful. That's how it looks on the inside. It's not bad, that's for sure. Hey guys, future editing Timmy here. I just wanted to drop in and say, past filming Timmy really should have noticed that disgusting, vile little speck of black pepper on his lip. First of all, the lip is crusty. Get some Carmax, Timmy. Second of all, are you not embarrassed? Do you not feel that piece of black pepper on your lip? Is your lip numb? Get it together. It's boil that tastes like ham. Truly, if this chicken could talk, it would say, I've always wanted to be a pig. Like, that is my life goal. And it achieved it. It is good quality. It is a little dry though, could be juicier, but it tastes totally real. I just think if you like ham, you'll like this. But for me, I feel like it could be a little more flavorful. They could have added some other seasonings than just a sprinkling of swine. That's fine. Let's try this lemon vegetable rice. Okay. Yeah. It tastes like fresh basmati rice, right? With a tiny hint of lemon. But to be honest, it has more of a chicken bouillon flavor than a lemon flavor. What's going on here, guys? The chicken wants to be a pig. The rice wants to be a chicken. It tastes fresh, but it's just very simple. It's a nice base if you want to add some toppings like lentils or beans or things like that. Let's try these chili wings. Now, these chicken wings are, to me, quite small, right? I know they're probably cage-free. They were probably roaming around the whole farm, and they got a little too much exercise. They got a little too dainty. I like a plump wing, not a grass-fed wing. I want a wing that ate the dirt. But they're so good. Wow. I gotta say, I don't care that they're small. Those are the leanest wings I think I've ever had. It is all meat on there. There's no gooey pieces, no veins, no tenders, no loins, just meat, you know? They are very crispy. They taste freshly fried. They're quality. And the sauce kind of tastes like a General Tso's moment, but like a little bit sweeter, a tiny bit spicy. You can really taste that chili flavor. Delicious. I adore those wings. So I think that this was a pretty strong start. Nothing was gross. There were some basic items, but it happens, right? So I'm gonna give this first meal a nice strong 7 out of 10. Yay! Now, for dinner, guys, of course, we're getting dessert as well every night. For my first dinner, I got orange chicken with broccoli. Now, let's be honest, I did just get one piece of broccoli. Why on earth would I get more than that? And I got some fried rice and some vegan chicken teriyaki. Okay. We are having an Asian food themed night. I'm so hyped. All of it looks pretty delicious. Well, the rice looks a little pale, like Beth from Little Women. And this is terrifying me. Plant-based chicken teriyaki. But this looks so good, guys. Oh my gosh, the orange chicken. And I got this soda. I'll explain it in a second. And I got this dessert. It's called Midnight in Miami Terrine cake. I don't know who Terrine is, but she sounds like a very nice woman. Anyways, I tried to find Diet Coke. Turns out I don't think Whole Foods has Diet Coke. If they do, someone let me know which aisle is it in. The trashy people aisle, because that's where I belong. I found this prebiotic Olipop cherry vanilla soda. First of all, what's a prebiotic? I've only had probiotics. Is this the biotic that came before the pro? Is this the first biotic? Also, Midnights in Miami, I had to get this because you guys know I grew up in Miami. Let's first try the fried rice. Now, this is vegan fried rice. It was the only option they had. But I mean, vegan fried rice is just fried rice without meat, right? So it should taste normal. It's vegan, all right. It is salty, but really there's no other flavor. It doesn't really taste like fried rice. The rice itself tastes kind of microwaved and processed, and the peas are grossing me out the most because I don't mind peas, but I hate canned peas. And these peas to me taste canned. I don't know if they are, but that's just what they're giving. They just taste like they've been sitting in a can since 2002. You know, they were in someone's Y2K stash. And I am eating more of it because this is literally my dinner, but it's probably the worst fried rice I've ever had. Truly. So bland, so mushy. Trash. Midnights in Miami. It's okay. Let's try the Olipop. This tastes kind of like cranberries, not really like cherry or vanilla, but it's really not bad. It's just like a really light soda. It's barely carbonated, like there's barely any fizziness. And the flavor is a bit stronger than like a sparkling flavored water, but it's not as strong as a soda. So it's cute. It's fine. Oh, it has 5 grams of sugar. I'm used to 0. Let's try this plant-based chicken teriyaki. I'm scared. Why did I get this? Why? Who am I? I am being possessed by the Whole Food customers. Ah! Oh, this is so chewy. It's not turning into smaller pieces. I'm chewing it, but it's not being chewed. You know? Oh. Flavor-wise, it almost tastes like chicken teriyaki, but there's something that's off, obviously. Oh, there's dragonfly. Because it's plant-based, right? So it's like serving tree teriyaki. It just has that very slightly off-putting canned meat flavor that a lot of fake meats have. Do you know what I'm talking about? The texture is absolutely sinister and dark-sided as well. I can see what they were trying to do. They were like, we're gonna put those little chicken shreds in there. We're gonna make it realistic. And they're gonna feel like they're eating a full bird. But guess what? You went too far. And this is like chicken that's been cooked 1,000 times, 2,000 years ago, that was buried in a jar and is halfway turning to dust, yet still very chewy. That is what this texture is like, and it's so horrible, I can't eat any more of it. Now it's time to try the orange chicken. Now, I think I've had this and I think I liked it, but I'm not totally sure. Oh. Hey. It's very bready. You would never know, but this piece of broccoli and this piece of chicken teriyaki, they were cousins. Crunchy. The chicken on the inside is very high quality. perfectly cooked white meat chicken. Love that. And the flavor of the sauce is actually fantastic. It's a bit more orangey than your typical orange chicken. It has a very bright citrus flavor, and it's a bit less sweet. Like Panda Express's orange chicken is so sweet. I just can't handle that much of it, but this is more tangy, and I love that. But the breading is too thick and too rocky. I feel like I'm chewing on a mountain. You know, don't you hate when you're going on a hike and you just start chewing on gravel and you're like, what is this? Oh, it's Whole Foods orange chicken. So it is not perfect, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm grateful that it's good compared to the other items I got today. Let me pause on that. There's the main right there. It is now time for dessert. My Midnight in Miami terrine cake. Who was that? That wasn't me. Oh my God. Wow. So do I take this thing off? Okay, I can't open that. I'm just gonna dig in like this, okay? I'm too excited. So it seems to have cake in there, mousse possibly, a ganache on top. Oh. That chocolate cake is actual perfection. It is almost too rich, but it's not. It is very chocolatey. The cake layers are extremely moist. The mousse layers are extremely light. And there is a very thick, heavy ganache on it top. But because there is so much light mousse, it just kind of balances all that sweetness from the ganache out. So it does work for me. And the texture overall is very decadent, very creamy. And I would get it again. Huge dragonfly, can you go away? Waiting for this dragonfly to fly away is like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing. So overall, this meal was a mixed bag. I am gonna give it a 5 out of 10. And I think that's me being nice. I think the dessert did a lot of heavy lifting here. Excuse me, do you work here? Yeah, I'm just looking for the quinoa. What brand of quinoa? Quinoa's quinoa. The quinoa that is from the earth brand. The quinoa that is grown from the rays of the organic sun and watered with fresh dewdrops. That quinoa. Can you point me in that direction, please? Okay, so this is my little day 2 update. I'm feeling great, feeling healthier than ever. I feel like I was sprouted from a plant. In all seriousness, I feel hungry. I feel great. I don't feel bloated. Let's go, girlies. For my second lunch, I got chicken tendies. You guys know I love me some chicken tendies. Some mashed potatoes, which have a very odd, distinct look to them. It's giving queso for some reason, hardened queso. And I also got some Korean barbecue wings and some coconut curry chicken soup. For the soul. So I made a horrible mistake that honestly I should be dragged for. You can all drag me. I didn't get ranch. Chicken tenders really need it. These are going to be dry. These are going to be Sahara tenders. I did get a lunch dessert just because I just felt like I deserved it for doing absolutely nothing. I got a brown butter chocolate chip cookie. Oh my goodness, I hope it's good. I love brown butter. I forgot a spoon for my soup. I just got a fork. I'll drink it. Belle drank her soup. The Beast slobbered all over his and then drank it as well. I am a Disney influencer, so. This is the meal. And I got a different brand of a prebiotic soda. It is Poppy watermelon. Let's try this coconut curry soup. It does have a strong amount of curry flavor, so I commend it for that. I love curry, but I think the coconut isn't sweet enough. Like, I can taste it, but it's so light, and also there's like no tanginess. It's just kind of like flat curry with nothing else interesting going on. So that's kind of disappointing. The chicken in it tastes real though, so that's nice, and the veggies taste nice. So it says, no fake stuff. Prebiotics for your gut. People love their gut and their gut health. Oh, it's nice. Okay. Once again, it's like a very, very, very light soda, barely any carbonation, but the watermelon flavor is serving. Let's try these chicken tendies without ranch. High five. Look at that. They remind me of any sit-down restaurant, mainstream, like franchise chicken tender. I'm talking Chili's, Applebee's, Outback Steakhouse. It tastes like any of those tenders. It's good. It has the classic tender breading. The breading is a little too thick, but not as thick as that orange chicken breading. The chicken inside is real, tender, juicy, and this has a strong black pepper flavor as well. I like it. Good. Now let's try the mashed potatoes. I have had these, I think, but I don't remember if I liked them or not. Mmm. Mmm. Let me dip the tender into the tater. I call this an Idahoan chicken. This works. Those potatoes are so homemade tasting. Truly, you can feel little pieces of potato in there. They're so creamy. Like, I can tell they're made with probably heavy cream. Tons of butter. Just tons of dairy product, basically. Thrown in there, blended up, whipped to perfection. I adore these potatoes. And they are gone. Now let's try these Korean fried wings. Oh, wow. Oh, my nostrils. Oh. I enjoy the amount of flavor and seasoning that they have. I appreciate that. Once again, amazing quality. There is a very strong wasabi flavor. If you don't like wasabi, I don't think you'll like these. I love wasabi. My issue though is that there's some bitterness in this chicken. This chicken said, I'm gonna hold on to my anger. I can't pinpoint what it is, but it's such a strong bitterness. It's so strong. And it didn't ruin the wing. Like, I still enjoyed the wasabi flavor, but it did distract my taste buds. They were like, I'm enjoying this, but I can't focus. Interesting. Okay, last but not least, we have this brown butter cookie. Oh, the brown butter really does make a difference. It adds this richness and this depth and this caramelized flavor that just complements the chocolate so well. There's so much chocolate in here and it feels like good quality chocolate. The cookie itself is chewy. It's just so scrumptious. This is something Willy Wonka would enjoy. That's how good it is. Roll it back, switch it up, reverse it. What kind of chocolate do you like? Dark milk? Totally insane. So overall, I had a very enjoyable lunch experience. I'm giving this meal a strong 8 out of 10. Even though the wings weren't perfect and the soup wasn't perfect, I truly enjoyed myself and I feel extremely satisfied. This is the most satisfying meal yet. So for my second dinner, I got this smoked mozzarella pasta salad. You heard me correctly. I did not say smoked ham. I said smoked mozzarella. And I also got pizza. We're having a pizza night. And I did not get a drink because I do have to go to the bathroom. Number uno. And their bathroom was closed. So I was like, let me not drink something just so I can prevent a possible leakage. Oh, also, I got this pie. It's like a peach pie with Marion Berry. Who is that? Is she new? Strawberry's like, you can't sit with us. Okay, here's my upside down box. Let's open it up. Okay. There it is. It has one big pepperoni. It is giving Monsters Inc., the little green one. And then I also got this Detroit style pizza right here. It looks very good. Detroit style pizza is like a big square pizza with like a puddle of sauce and things like that. It's just a little thicker, a little different. And the pie, you can see the peaches underneath, the Marions, the new girl in town. Let's first try this smoked mozzarella pasta salad. That sounds delicious. Hello, gorgeous. Let me get a chunk of mozzarella, a pasta. Oh my goodness. I think I see some people fighting. Or are they just talking? I think they're just talking. That's good. But I got a little excited. Oh! This pasta salad is delicious. It tastes like a really strong, really Parmesan-y Caesar dressing with delicious noodles, chunks of mozzarella, which are just so satisfying to bite into. And there's some red pepper here, which adds another dimension, another multiverse. So good. I'm not even a big pasta salad person, and that truly slayed me. Now it's time for the plain pepperoni pizza. It looks very thin crust. See that? It's like a paper parchment. Can you tell I'm hungry? The pepperoni is peppering. I have to say, I love the crust. It is the perfect kind of thin crust. I don't like super crispy cracker type of thin crust. I like floppy thin crust. I think the issue here is the cheese, because the tomato sauce tastes really bright and just simple and just like a bright, fresh tomato. But the cheese tastes just a little meh. It could be saltier and there could be more of it. I love the pepperoni. It's thick cut. It's flavorful. But overall, it's just good. Now let's try the Detroit style pizza. It looks so thick and cheesy. Oh my goodness, I'm so hyped. Oh, it's a focaccia. Give me the sauce. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. This is so much better than the basic pizza. Wow, this is actually incredible. First of all, the bread tastes so fresh. It has that crispiness. It tastes like a focaccia. It's all like olive oil-y, if that makes sense. The parts that just have cheese taste like really crispy, really fresh, cheesy bread. I love that. And then the parts that have the sauce and the pepperonis are so bright and salty, and just there's so much tomato sauce and there's so much cheese on this. Like the cheese tastes so much better here. It's stronger, it's saltier, it's just higher, further, faster, baby. Truly incredible pizza. Last but not least, we have this peach. You didn't see that. We all saw it, Timmy. Do not act like we're dumb. We all saw that piece of focaccia fly out of your disgusting mouth. And yes, I am playing the clip in slow motion just to humiliate you a little bit more. Last but not least, we have this peach Marion Berry pie. Marion's definitely from Great Britain, that's for sure. It smells cinnamony. Oh my goodness. Look at these gorgeous colors. Oh wow. Oh, it tastes like Thanksgiving. Come on, Marion. Oh, my fork can't get through. Oh, I love it. This was the best meal yet, guys. That is a delicious pie. The crust tastes homemade. It tastes like I just made it on Thanksgiving. Like, honestly, that's how my crust tastes. It tastes that good. Really buttery. The peaches tasted really fresh, delicious. But the Marion Berry, she's a sneaky one. Marion has the flavor of a cranberry. So she's a little tart, but the texture of like a raspberry. And I found that very interesting. I think it complemented the peach very well. Nothing was too sweet, and the tartness was really fun. I love this pie. So I'm gonna give this meal a 9 out of 10. I really am so impressed. Magical. Oh, hi. Yeah, where's the oat milk? The fresh oat milk. Did you squeeze the oats yourself? Did you pinch the milk out? Because that's the only kind I want. Oh, you didn't? I'm going elsewhere. Okay, so I just parked and they're doing construction on the parking lot today. So there are like parts that you're not supposed to park in. And I didn't notice that because there was no like signage like saying, do not enter here. And I started driving through and I'm crossing the street. And one of the construction guys got really mad at me. I'm like, there was no sign. I didn't know until I was in there that they were doing construction, you know? So he was like doing all these hand motions like, I was like, okay, are you a bird? Also, I am still feeling great, not bloated, healthy. Radiant. And it's the third day, so we are almost at the middle of the week. I'm having a great time. Oh, girlies, they are fully stocked today. This is the most full I have seen it yet. For my third lunch, I decided to have like an Indian themed meal. I got chicken tikka masala, which this doesn't look like chicken tikka masala, but it is allegedly. I don't know what that is, girl. And I had it with the same yellow rice that I had the other day. I thought it would go well together. I also got a potato samosa and some spiced paleo-friendly cauliflower. I also got broccoli cheddar soup, which is already wrinkling. It's aging quickly. Look at my meal. I got a big portion, but the chicken tikka masala sauce looks very thin. I feel like it's not really coating anything. I don't know, but I'm hyped. I'm hungry. Let's first try this broccoli cheddar soup on this gorgeous hot day. This is delicious. This is restaurant level broccoli cheddar soup. You can barely taste the trees. It's salty, extremely creamy. It has a really nice cheddary flavor. That's like the main flavor here. The broccoli is like in the background, which is how it should be. Also, sometimes broccoli cheddar soups can be a bit too thick to the point where like it feels like you're eating queso, you know, but not this. This feels soupy, yet very flavorful. I just realized that both broccoli and cheese cause flatulence. If you don't know what that means, it means a big gas fart. Is this soup like created just to make you gassy? Like, is that the purpose? The person that made this was like, I want the world to stink. There's some gardening going on and some construction. So if you hear buzzing and machinery and robots, that's why. Now let's try this spiced cauliflower. It's paleo friendly. I don't know why, but the word paleo reminds me of like fossils. Like, do paleo people also search for fossils? It's nice. It has a cinnamony garam masala-y flavor, but it's nice and light. The cauliflower pieces taste roasted and they still have a nice crunch to them. They're not soggy. It's good. Hey. Someone just pulled up next to me. Hey, King, don't look at me. I was staring at him, but then I freaked out when he looked at me. You know, when you make eye contact, things get awkward. We just avoid that at all costs, right? Time for the potato samosa. Oh, Whole Foods. Look at that. That is scrumptious. The potatoes on the inside are so creamy and so fluffy. So it makes the samosa not feel so heavy, right? It has an amazing flavor. A lot of spices are in there. There's a little bit of like a tangy, slight liminess in there. Oh, is he eating too? He's eating a burrito. We're having a lunch break together. Delicious. I love that samosa. Incredible, honestly. This is a really good meal, guys. What is going on? It is now time for the chicken tikka masala. You ruined it! It's not disgusting. I'm not like, this is horrible, you know? But it is probably the most boring chicken tikka masala I've ever had. The sauce itself really does not have much flavor. There's a hint of a curry flavor, but I don't taste the tomatoiness, the creaminess that it's supposed to have, all the other spices in there, you know? It's just so bland. It honestly tastes like boiled chicken with a sprinkling of seasoning. This is an insult. Chicken tikka masala. Chicken tikka masala. I'm eating it because it's my lunch, but... In this moment, filming Timmy felt exactly what I feel when I edit his footage. Annoyance, disgust, and despair. Like Miss Anne from the land of the Green Gables. Well, everything slayed besides the main entree, and that is a big issue. So I'm gonna give this meal a 6 out of 10. For dinner, I got these charro beans and cilantro rice. What a cute combo, right? I also got this red bliss potato salad and this pork. I know it looks a little scary and I don't know why I got it, but I did. Dinner is served. As you can see, I got a grape olipop. And look at this pork. Look at the sides. Oh my goodness. And I also got tres leches for dessert as a half Cuban. I'm so excited. And a little cornbread appetizer. I got this tiny piece of pork because once I started adding the pork to my plate, a lot of it looked kind of mushy and ooey and gooey and blubbery. And so I was like, let me just stick with this one lean looking piece that I got. Anyways, let's try this cornbread. I love cornbread. Oh, I'm gonna need that olipop. Oh, that's the best olipop so far. Guys, this cornbread is very nice flavor-wise. I think it has that perfectly sweet, corny flavor. It tastes like it was grown on someone's farm. An all-American father planted this, for sure. I can taste the alpha molecules. Oh, but I will say the texture is a little dry and actually a bit too grainy. I know corn is a grain, right? I don't want my grains to feel grainy, you know? I don't think that's too much to ask, but let's try these charro beans with cilantro rice. I'm ready. I appreciate that the beans aren't bland. Are they good? I wouldn't say so, but I expected worse. They have a very strong limey and tomatoey flavor, but I think that they're just missing some seasonings like some cumin, some sazon, you know, some chile powder. Different things from my Latina culture, you know, but they're not horrible. And the cilantro lime rice is actually very nice. It tastes really fresh. It has a really nice, very light cilantro flavor. I like the rice. Okay, let's try this potato salad. This is called Red Bliss potato salad. So it's gonna make me feel bliss. I mean, if it doesn't, then the marketing is off. That was me feeling bliss. It worked! That's pretty good. I will say, I think the potatoes are a little undercooked. They're just the tiniest bit crunchy. And I don't want a mushy potato salad, but I also don't want to feel like I'm eating carrots. You know, I'm not a horse. I'm not a bunny. Flavor-wise, though, it's quite good. It has the classic potato salad flavor, but it's just a little bit sweeter. There's some, like, chives in there, I think. Yeah, it's good. You hear that crunch? It is now time for the pork. Wow. Oh my goodness. So let's look at the cup half full. Quality-wise, this is good pork. It's real. But flavor-wise, it doesn't exist. The limit does not exist. It really has no flavor. I mean, it does taste like pork technically, but like flavorless pork. It tastes like they cooked this pork with zero seasonings, zero oils, zero gratitude. It's not good besides the quality. It's not. And once again, as I have Cuban, I know pork, okay? I have seen people literally cook a whole pig in the backyard in a DIY wooden box. Yes, that's a thing, and that's authentic. It is now time for dessert, the tres leche. Now, if you don't know what tres leche means, it means 3 milks. Normal milk, condensed milk, I think, and one other milk. Is it evaporated? Also, how do people like can evaporated milk if it already evaporated? It's in the air. It's just like a sweet, delicious, goopy cake, and it has whipped cream and a cherry. So let me first eat the cherry. I love a maraschino. Look at that texture, soaked with milk. Oh. Whole Foods really said, we heard that the half Cuban man is coming today. We have to prepare the best tres leche ever. And that's what they did. Oh, I'm eating the whole thing for sure. This is, dare I say, perfect tres leche. From texture to flavor, this is everything I look for. It's heavy and light at the same time because the milks add sort of a refreshing flavor, but the cake is so soggy that there's this heavy richness there. And then the whipped cream adds more lightness to balance everything out. It's just gorgeous. If you haven't had tres leche, this is a great one to have for the first time. Everything was either meh or great besides the pork. That was a pig flop. So I think I'm gonna give this meal a 7 out of 10. I think that the tres leches brought it up like 2 points. It would have been like a 5. Third day is done. Oh, hi. Yeah, where's the gluten-free gluten? Did you sift through it and take out all the gluten crumbs? Okay, I'm gonna get it. Thank you. It is day 4. I'm feeling honestly fantastic still. And guys, turns out I lost the whole pound. Eating tres leche, midnights in Miami, so many different things. I lost a pound. What is this? You know why? Grains, bran, green juice. That's why. For lunch, I got these gorgeous tomatoey plump meatballs and this chipotle chicken empanada and a vegetable egg roll, guys. So I got this new table for my steering wheel. I don't know if it's gonna work though, it's weird. You like put this onto the wheel and then it's there. Can it hold this? It can. Oh! Oh! Is my soup safe on here though? I'm kind of scared of that. It smells like Chef Boyardee in here. Chef Boyardee's armpit. Did it? Ow! 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 It's leaking! Ow! 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 Oh no. That hurt! Whole Foods is out to get me, guys. Is it because I dragged the chicken tikka masala? This is my gorgeous lunch. So, got the meatballs, empanada, and egg roll. And I also got this Italian meatball wedding soup because, yes, I'm about to get married. And I got this vegan vanilla cake, which looks very dense. I just realized I'm having like a meatball fest here. I love that. This is good. Yeah, so the broth itself kind of just tastes like chicken noodle soup, but the meatballs are quite beefy. They have the teeniest, tiniest bit of spice to them, kind of like an onion flavor also. The spinach is nice. It is a very simple soup, but I like the meatballs. They do slightly taste canned, but like the more expensive canned soup. You know, this is not Chef Boyardee. This is Chef Bougie D. Now let's try the vegetable egg roll. I got this because when I got my Asian meal, they didn't have egg rolls, but they had it today, so I have to try it. Oh, that's different. This is actually great. So what I love about this is that the veggies on the inside are not mushy. A lot of egg rolls can be super mushy. I can truly feel the crunch of the cabbage, the crunch of the carrot, the crunch of it all. And it does have that typical egg roll flavor, but there's also like a hint of sriracha, but it's not really spicy. It's hard to explain. Like there's a slight chili flavor. And the wrapper is really crunchy, a little bit greasy, but it's fine. This is good. It's a strong egg roll, yeah. Let's try this chicken empanada. This is very confusing for me. That is apparently chicken on the inside, but it looks and tastes like ground up hot dog. Maybe they boiled this chicken in hot dog water. The texture is serving chicken, but it tastes like an Oscar Mayer hot dog. And there's no other flavor going on. It's only hot dog. At least it's focused and it knows who it wants to be. But who would want to be a hot dog? Also, this like dough is kind of weird. It's kind of bready. It doesn't really feel like an empanada texture. It's also very thin and just overcooked. This is trash. I'm sorry. Now let's try these gorgeous tomatoey creamy meatballs. I hope they're good. This is the main part of my meal. Those aren't good. Listen, the sauce is very nice. It's like a tomatoey vodka sauce type thing. But the meatballs are quite pathetic. Especially because they came from Whole Foods, the queen of freshness and produce herself. These taste just as processed as a Subway meatball. And Subway meatballs taste processed, girl. From the texture to the flavor. They have that sort of canned dog food aftertaste. There's also a metallic flavor in there that I am not loving at all. And the texture is just quite mushy. There's no bite to it. And I got 7 meatballs because that's the big man upstairs' favorite number. And I only ate 1 and I don't want to eat the rest. I'll take them home. I'll let them sit in the fridge for decades. But wow, trash. Trash. At least the egg roll's good. Let me tell you, this was the wrong day to experiment with a vegan cake because it has to slay me if I want to feel full, you know? Smells good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is the densest cake I've ever seen. Do vegan people have super strong teeth? Okay. I'm vegan now. Oh, wow. This is literally just a full slice of cake pop. If you've had Starby's little pink birthday cake pop, when I tell you this tastes exactly like that, from texture to flavor, it really does. It feels like they have mixed together cake and frosting and made a cake pop, you know? And the flavor is just a simple sweet vanilla. It is a tiny bit too sweet, but it's fine because the texture is so decadent and radiant. It just works. It works. Also, like the frosting is very sweet too, but it's in such a thin layer that I'm okay with it. You know, that was the best part of the meal. The soup was good. The egg roll was good. And the other 2 items were legitimate trash, like gutter trash, gutter meatballs, dumpster empanadas. So I'm gonna have to give this meal a 4 out of 10. Just because the main things were vile. Just like that nasty, stinky burp. It is dinner time and I felt like something cold, refreshing. So I did get a salad for the first time this week. And I feel very proud of that. I feel like I am evolving into the Whole Foods customer that I was meant to be. I'm not just aiming for mac and cheese anymore. I'm aiming for lettuce, oxygen-filled plants, and I feel like this is who I was meant to be. So let's see what I got. So this is my salad. It is probably one of the healthiest salads you've ever seen in your life. I got romaine lettuce, pepperoncinis, chickpeas, carrots, onions, fried onions, cheddar cheese, sunflower seeds, tons of buttermilk ranch, and some pieces of orange chicken for protein and extra beneficial vitamins and minerals that my body needs. And then I also got this Thai pasta salad. It looks great. So 2 salads and a s'mores brownie to satisfy that sweet tooth. Let's first try the Thai pasta salad. Is that a twig? That is not it. And I'm obviously not talking about the cuisine itself. I'm talking about Whole Foods version of it. The pasta itself feels so dried out, like it's been sitting out for a long time. It's like so chewy, and flavor-wise, it really does just taste like sesame oil with cilantro and some red pepper. There's nothing refreshing happening. It's just oily and cilantro-y. And have you ever said to yourself, I'm just really craving oil and cilantro? I hope you haven't, because if you have, I'm worried. I'm worried about your taste buds and about you as a person. I am so disappointed. It looked delicious and it amounted to nothing. Anyways, I put a lot of ranch, so I don't think I have to shake this salad. I just have to kind of toss it a little bit and everything should get pretty well coated. And I know orange chicken and like ranch might not be a very common combination, but it sounded good to me. And the orange chicken has a lot of breading on it, which could act as a crouton, a very gravelly crouton, right? This is looking great. Mmm. Hello. Mm-hmm. Let me try it with some orange chicken. Mmm. Oh, and I got bacon bits. I forgot to mention that. That's how it looks mixed. Can you see it? Stunning. This salad is fantastic on every level. First of all, I am a genius for creating this combination. I think every element works. Every element slays. The ranch is perfect ranch. It almost tastes like restaurant ranch. It's almost that good. But it was from a bottle. I have to check the brand tomorrow to see what that was because I'm going to buy it. It tastes really fresh, kind of garlicky, kind of dill-y. All the veggies are crisp. The cheddar cheese is super flavorful. The bacon bits, everything. And the orange chicken really does work here. It just adds that heavy crunch that a salad needs to feel like a full meal, right? Girlies, I'm really trying to pause and take a break so I can try the dessert, but I can't stop eating this whole food. It's just... The urge to eat vegetables is too strong now. I don't even need the brownie. I'm excited for this new journey in my life where I eat like this, you know? This man eats one bush of romaine and he thinks that he's the epitome of health. Well, I have some news for you, buddy. What flows through that body is Taco Bell meat. Who was that? Did you guys hear someone talking? Oh, it was editing Timmy. He's so aggressive. I think he's jealous of me. Because I get to eat all this good food and he has to sit there and watch. It's time for the s'mores brownie. Oh, it seems to have some graham cracker on the bottom. I'm not gonna act like it's bad because it's a brownie. It's not gonna be bad, but I expected something a little bit more fresh tasting. This has sort of a strong processed butterscotch flavor to it, but not like fresh butterscotch, like fake butterscotch. Butterscotch you can't trust, you know? And it's kind of overpowering the chocolate flavor. It's just distracting and it just really kind of brings the whole brownie down. But I will say the texture is fantastic. It is nice and chewy throughout every layer, and the marshmallows add a fun little stretch. It's meh. So the pasta salad was absolutely disgusting. The salad was a slay, and the brownie was just meh. I'm gonna give this meal a 6 out of 10. I almost gave it a 5, but that's not fair to the salad, which is one of the best things I've had all week. Oh, hi. Do you have the salmon from the lake? Which lake? A lake's a lake. Oh, it's from a stream, a freshwater stream. I can't eat that. I can't eat that. Okay, girlies, day 5 update. Hi. My stomach is feeling a little icky. I think it's because I'm super hungry. I haven't eaten anything and it's 12. I'm a little late today. Hopefully food helps it. I think I'm also just overheated. It's so hot outside. The grains will bring me back. I'll be okay. Okay, I am back in the car. I'm still feeling a little weird. Still very hot, but I got this Olipop Vintage Cola flavor. Let's see if it tastes like actual cola. What? How vintage is this? It tastes like brown sugar melted into sparkling water. That's the worst flavor yet. I got this cucumber couscous salad that looks really refreshing. Because my stomach is feeling a little odd, I am craving more like refreshing things. This is it. I think it has like some nuts in there too. Looks really, really good. I love couscous. This gorgeous gaping glazed donut. It's a sour cream donut, I think. This is how it looks. Ooh. I said I wanted light, refreshing, dainty things, and I feel like this is that, you know? An avocado cucumber veggie sushi roll. I love veggie sushi, and I used to dip my sushi into spicy mayo, but I just got kind of over it, and now I just add some soy sauce and sometimes some wasabi and ginger. Keep it simple. And last but not least, I got this nice hot turkey chorizo breakfast wrap. Look at this feast, girlies. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna eat now. I need food. Like I really do. Let's try this couscous salad. I see some feta cheese also. What? This is very reminiscent of the Thai noodle salad that I just had last night. It is just as upsetting and devastating as that was. Once again, it just feels like I'm eating oily, dried up pasta that has been sitting out. Doesn't have much flavor besides oil, maybe a hint of lemon, but it's very, very light. Also, I love nuts, cashews. peanuts, pecans, walnuts, all of them. But the nutty texture with the couscous to me isn't working. I feel like it's conflicting and it makes my teeth feel icky. It feels like my teeth are being scratched on a chalkboard. You know what I mean? It's that icky vibe. Oh, that's so disgusting. This is disgusting. But it's my only trick I have. I have to hydrate and I have to get my prebiotics. Also, there's like too much cilantro in there and I actually don't mind the flavor, but like texture wise, there's so many random leaves and it just makes the texture even worse for some reason. Just trash. I'm in a bad mood, guys, but for real, it was trash. Was that at me?
Better not be.
I'm gonna add my little soy sauce packet to my sushi. I just like to drip it on like that. Oh yeah. And I am gonna use a fork because I don't know how to use chopsticks. Yes, it's true. There have been rumors. I have tried so many times, guys, and I just can't get the hang of it. I can barely hold a fork, to be honest. Everyone says that I hold it wrong, so. I'm feeling better, finally. Move. You know, this is very nice sushi. The rice tastes great. The avocado tastes really fresh and creamy and perfectly ripe. And the cucumbers are very crunchy. It all goes very well with the soy sauce. Of course, it's a very simple flavor, but I like it. I think it's good. I think it's fresh. You know, bro? Let's go. Give me my turkey wrap! So what's in this? Turkey chorizo, egg, potato, salsa verde, and cheese in a flour tortilla. Ah, so much paper. I thought the Whole Foods was about saving the trees, not using them.
To wrap a burrito?
Ooh, it smells really good. This tortilla looks doughy and gooey in the best way possible. It reminds me of like a fresh tortilla. I'm just joking, guys. I'm half Cuban. I know how to pronounce tortilla, okay? Stop it. The texture is grossing me out a little bit, but the flavor is so good. Oh my goodness. Maybe Whole Foods is the new Taco Bell. Are they prepared to make an organic giant Cheez-It? Because if they are, Taco Bell might as well just leave. Just kidding, I love Taco Bell. Ew. Oh. First of all, the tortilla is like the best pre-made burrito tortilla I've ever had. It tastes like Chipotle quality. I love Chipotle's tortillas. They're almost kind of stretchy, right? So is this one. The flavor here is mainly from the turkey chorizo, which is actually astounding and incredible. Just like Mr. and Mrs. Did you get that? You got it. I know you did. The turkey chorizo doesn't taste that much like chorizo. It tastes more like picadillo. If you're Cuban, you've had picadillo. It's like a ground meat and a delicious rich sauce with little tiny potatoes. It's very that. The eggs taste pretty real. The potatoes taste good. But I will say that the turkey's texture is just a little too pasty, a little too ground up for me. I wish it was more like ground meat and less like pudding. Other than the texture, this is such a delicious burrito, like truly. Now let's try the sour cream donut. Now, I don't know why they didn't use, you know, another condiment like mayonnaise, mustard. They use sour cream, but to each their own, right? Oh, yes! Oh my goodness. Isn't that just ridiculous? You know, that was so good. I think that donut will have such a long-lasting impact on me and my life. I want future editing Timmy to take this one. I want to hear how it impacted him. Well, don't mind if I do. Finally, I get my day in the sun. A real educated man can give a critique for once. This donut had the flavor of those 7 little donut mini packs from the gas station. Yet, it also tasted homemade, so you get the best of both worlds, just like Miss Henna, that is from Montana. You get that trashy gas station taste with the homemade flavor in the background. The sour cream was not really present in the flavor profile, but the texture served moist, and I think that the sour cream had something to do with that. That's what I suspect. True perfection in every way. I would eat it again. That was beautiful. 3 out of 4 items that I had today were very good. I'm gonna give this meal a nice strong 8 out of 10. For dinner, I got this vegan chana masala, which is basically like chickpeas in a delicious sauce with this basmati white rice. Very nice pairing. And then I also got this grilled marinated Greek chicken and a slice of barbecue chicken pizza. My 5th dinner is served. Look at that marinated grilled chicken. Looks so good. The vegan chana masala. I got a strawberry shortcake terrine for dessert. Terrine is back. We all missed her. And this is my gorgeous appetizer, barbecue chicken pizza. You might think having pizza as an appetizer is greedy. I agree. And that's what I am. Mmm. Oh. What's that dust? By the way, I'm feeling so much better, girlies. This is really good. The crust is once again super thin, crispy. You can see like it has that real authentic burnt pizza look. There's a very thin layer of barbecue sauce, which I'm grateful for because the crust is so thin. And if there was a lot of barbecue sauce, it would be soggy and nasty, right? And the sauce tastes nice, smoky, sweet, like a typical barbecue sauce. The chicken pieces on it are a little dried out, but the flavor is it. The cheese, I think, is cheddar. The onions taste real good. It's just a good, typical, delicious barbecue pizza. I'm happy with it. Oh! How did my phone get so dusty? Look at that. Now let's try this vegan chana masala. So I think it has chickpeas in it, and I don't think I've had chana masala before, but it smells really delicious. Let's get some of this white basmati rice with that. Okay. Yeah. That's very, very nice. First of all, it's much more flavorful than the chicken tikka masala. It has so much more spices and seasonings in it. The chickpeas are nice and tender, and the sauce is actually thick, and it can hold on to things, which is really nice. It has a very strong curry flavor, and there's also sort of like a spiciness in there, and a strong black pepperiness, and possibly a slight spinach flavor, but I'm not sure. It is delicious, and it tastes like takeout. So good. Now let's try this Greek marinated chicken. So crispy. Wow. The flavor is simple and it could use some more salt, but that is perfectly cooked, really tender, really juicy, really crispy on the outside, and it tastes like chicken that someone's dad grilled on the barbecue. It has that charred, strong flavor that makes you feel like a real man. But at the same time, like the chicken's thin and quite dainty, so we have a nice like moment situation type deal happening here. You know what it needs? It just needs a dipping sauce. Now let's try this gorgeous strawberry shortcake. Now last time when I had the Midnights in Miami iconic terrine, I could not get it out of its little scotch tape packaging. Wait, hold on. Come on. Okay. Let me see if I can get this one out. Come on, terrine. Why do you make things so hard? You know, all of our friends have been talking. They've been saying terrine. She's been so stubborn. No one wants to sit with her. No one wants to smell her strawberry. Ew. Yeah, you should listen, terrine. This is not okay. I can't get this off. Once again, I'm gonna have to eat it out of the tube. Let me first eat the strawberry, though. It looks so pretty. Oh, cool. Oh, so cool. I feel like Princess Amelia Mignonette Thermopolis Rinaldi, Princess of Genovia. I feel like her when she ate that green, delicious-looking ice cream, and she was like, it's cool, it's cool. Delicious fresh strawberry. Now let's get to the terrine. Okay, let's try it. Oh, Mrs. Darine. That is just a cloud of deliciousness. It's one of those desserts that like you can eat and still feel super dainty afterwards. Like I basically just ate tons of whipped cream, which is basically 50% air. Did you not go to science school? I did. The strawberry layers taste like strawberry jam, but like very thick. And then the cake layers are just simple, airy also, and just delicious. Like it's a perfect strawberry shortcake. So guys, this meal kind of ate. I'm kind of shook. I am giving it a very strong 9 out of 10. Oh, hi. Where do you sell the beets? In the produce aisle? No, I'm talking about like a beat. Like I heard you're a part-time DJ and I need a sick beat, bro, for my next song. Girlies, it's the second to last day. I'm feeling great. better than ever, truly. I'm about to climb this tree and I'm gonna eat part of it. I'm gonna eat chunks of branches. In all seriousness, feel good, I don't feel bloated, and I'm ready to feast. For lunch, I got this hamburger mac and cheese. It's a variant of the main mac and cheese. And I also got this corn with chilies and lime. Ooh, and this barbecue meatloaf, yum. I have never seen such a dried up, leathery looking loaf. And last but not least, I got this cucumber peanut chili salad thing. The loaf is loafing, the corn is charring, and the macaroni and cheese is somehow mooing. Also, this looks so good. Oh my goodness. Let's first try this cucumber peanut chili salad. It looks so fresh. Oh. You know, sometimes if your expectations are too high, it's your own fault if you're disappointed. I was wrong. I think that I was stupid. Where'd that peanut go? The thing is, this cucumber salad looks so flavorful and spicy, but just like a lot of the other pre-made Whole Foods salads, it just kind of tastes like oil on top of the ingredients. Does that make sense? So it just tastes like plain cucumbers with plain peanuts, plain oil, and a hint of chili, but just a tiny hint. It's barely even spicy, and that's... I just thought this would be a slime, and it's definitely not gross. It's just really, really plain to me. Let's try this barbecue loaf. It's almost good. You were so close, but you didn't quite make it. For a store-bought meatloaf, this is one of the better ones I've had. I think the flavor's pretty good. It tastes like a really simple homemade meatloaf. I can taste the onions, the breadcrumbs, soaking up some of that cow juice. And I love the sweet, smoky barbecue sauce on top. It really adds a lot. But the texture is just a little too mushy. If it was just a little more dense, a little thicker, I think it would actually be a really good meatloaf. I love the flavor, not crazy about the texture, but I'm still eating it, so it's not grossing me out that much, you know? You know, if I was a cow, I would definitely want to grow up to be a steak. Because if someone had the guts to turn me into a meatloaf, I would honestly feel so offended. Like, I'm a loaf to you? You know what I mean? At least with a steak, it's like an authentic piece of who I am. But with a meatloaf, it's like, I have to be mixed with 100 different things just to be worthy? Well, next up, let's try this corn with chilies and lime. Ooh. This is a fantastic vegetable. So I know this might sound corny, but I gotta be honest, I don't taste the lime at all. But this corn is still so delicious. The charred flavor really makes it taste like a steak. And the charred chilies also just adds so much. It's like steak corn. It's also really buttery and salted. Some of the best corn I've had in a long time. Really impressed by that. Now it's time for the hamburger mac and cheese. You guys know I love the mac and cheese so much, so this better not disappoint. This is a good meal. That is really delicious. It honestly just tastes like Whole Foods normal mac and cheese with some plain ground beef thrown in there. And I'm fine with that. I think that it tastes really good with the mac and cheese. It all goes very well. But I wish it had more of a cheeseburger flavor. Because cheeseburger flavored anything is always delicious. Like a cheeseburger pizza. And I just think this would be better with a little hint of mustard in there. A little hint of ketchup. That might sound disgusting, but it sounds really good to me. And maybe some like chopped up pickles. Just to give you the full cheeseburger experience. Now leave it up to me to try to make a Whole Foods item trashy, but that's always going to be part of me. Even though I'm a Whole Foods customer now, I am always going to have a little piece of Walmart right here in my heart. So yeah, overall, even though the cucumber salad disappointed me, this is a really good meal. I'm giving this meal a very strong 7 out of 10. For dinner, I got casio pepe potatoes. And then I got a little creative and I got a chicken tendy, okay? But I put this gorgeous meatball sauce right on top to make a little fake chicken parm. And I got some lasagna as well. I am running out of things to try, at least things that look delicious. You guys know I'm not really interested in taste testing kale. I mean, I might end up taste testing it tomorrow if there's nothing left, but I had to create a main entree. I had to innovate, persevere through the lack of options. I've just been eating here for so long now that there's not much left to try. It's crazy. Also, I got this Olipop Barbie flavor, peaches and cream. You guys know I collect dolls and I've always loved Barbie, so I'm about to taste test one of my passions. You know, it tastes like peaches and cream oatmeal. There's an there's an oat flavor there. And I think it's because it's from Whole Foods. And this dessert, guys, you're not ready for it. I'm so excited. Goodness me. Look at my gorgeous creation, guys. I'm gonna call her Frankentendy. You can see little bits of beef on there too. Also, look at this. Strawberry shortcake cheesecake. Oh my goodness. You know what's kind of crazy and odd? I just tried another strawberry shortcake cheesecake in my last video at the Hilton Hotel. It was delicious, but it didn't look like this. This is like a different creation, and I'm very hyped to try this because you guys know I love cheesecake. But first, let's try these potatoes. So I'm expecting them to taste Parmesan-y and black peppery, right? You can see some cheese right there hanging off. I don't know where Casio is, but Pepe is definitely here. They're not bad at all. They're like a classic potato that will go well with a roast, but I'm not getting Casio or Pepe. They do have a light black pepper flavor, but I'm not tasting any cheesiness and any creaminess. Truly, it just tastes like salt and pepper on some nicely roasted potatoes. I don't dislike it. It's just whatever. Come on, Barbie. Now let's try this lasagna. I think I tried Whole Foods lasagna once, but I don't remember if I liked it or not. We'll see. All right. Oh, hot. Oh, the first bite wasn't hot at all, but the second bite was steaming hot. It really took me by surprise. And guys, never trust a lasagna. They have too many layers, too many different motives. Do I think that Gianna de Laurentiis would feel at home eating this lasagna? No. But I will say it's enjoyable. Is it astounding? No. It tastes like any old lasagna, but it tastes like a decent one. Oh my goodness. I just got lasagna on my roof. The tomato sauce does taste pretty fresh. I like that it's not soupy, but it's also not dry. It's like a nice uniform piece of kind of cakey lasagna, and the cheese layers are nice and firm too. I just feel like it could use a little more Italian seasonings, but it does have a nice cheesy flavor, and I like it. I do. I heard something like touch my car, but there's no one there. That was weird. Oh my gosh. I think it's me in the future. I think it's future editing Timmy knocking on my window. You can live your little interstellar Anne Hathaway fantasy, but future editing Timmy lives in reality, and it was probably a twig or a branch falling onto your car. Get out of here. We don't want you here. Let's try my chicken Parmesan creation. Oh. I ate that. Oh my goodness. We're good. Got a little stuck there. That is an amazing creation. It truly tastes like a real chicken Parmesan without the cheese. I should have added some cheese. What's wrong with me? The tomatoey kind of like vodka sauce really added such a creaminess and a brightness to this chicken tender. And because the chicken tender breading is so thick, it just kind of soaked up the tomato sauce in a good way, and it just made it truly fantastic. Wow. I should have gotten 2 of them. And I don't even taste any of the cow crumbs at all. Ah, my pecs. Wow. It is now time for dessert. The strawberry shortcake cheesecake. We have a layer of strawberry cheesecake here. This seems to be plain cheesecake. And then in the middle, we have normal cake. Ah! Oh my goodness. Listen, this part, I don't think that's cheesecake. I think that's strawberry mousse. It is so light. Look. Ah! And it has such a fresh strawberry flavor. There's no processed strawberry flavor happening here. And then the cheesecake tastes like legit, real heavy cheesecake. And the normal cake is very simple. So we have like a heavy cheesecake here, a kind of in the middle normal cake, and then a very light strawberry mousse. So there's just a lot of balance happening here, like the force. So this was a pretty good meal, guys. Dessert, slay. Chicken Parmesan, slay. And the other 2 things, they were fine. They were fine. So I'm giving this meal a nice strong 8 out of 10. Oh yeah. Oh, hi. Do you work here? Yeah, quick question. Why does kombucha taste like a vinegar fart? And why do so many of your customers love it? You don't know? You love it? Well, guys, ooh.
Yeah.
It is the final day of the challenge, and I've had a lot of fun. I am kind of sad that it's ending, but also I am ready to take this new lifestyle and run with it. I am feeling leaner, musclier, and next time you see me, I might not even be visible. You might not see me. I might just be a single grain of quinoa, because I feel like that's the next step in my own evolution. Let's go, girlies. For lunch, I got this pastrami, turkey, and Swiss sandwich that is apparently a panini, but it does not look like a panini. Who is she? We don't know. And I also got this kale Brussels sprout salad and a few other things. You'll see. So this meal was a little pricier than the others. I did splurge a little bit on like the sushi roll, which was like $13, and the sandwich was also like $13. Plus I got some more things. I got this plant-based spicy salmon avocado roll. So there's salmon in here, but it's made out of trees. And you guys know I don't eat fish, so this is actually a better option for me, just as long as it doesn't taste artificially fishy. It also has avocado, vegan spicy mayo, tempura crunch, fried shallot, and scallion. Okay. I also got a cinnamon roll for dessert. Looks very nice and glazed. And we're trying another Olipop tropical punch. That felt so tropical. One of the worst ones yet. It tastes like a prune. Why does it taste like a prune? It's tropical prune. That is disgusting. Olipop is so hit or miss, girlies. And of course, my little kale Brussels sprout crunch salad, which does have Parmigiano Reggiano. Love him. And my sandwich. Now, I wanted a different sandwich, like a turkey, bacon something, but they didn't have it. They had this pastrami turkey sandwich, which is on an ancient grain roll. So that's why it looks like a dried up sandal. It's ancient. So it has pastrami, turkey, Swiss cheese, garlic aioli, creamy coleslaw, red onion, and dill pickle. That sounds fantastic. Besides the grain dust. And he did warm it up for me. What a gentleman. Here's the meal close up, the salad, the flip-flop, the cinnamon roll, and the sushi. That is an up-close image of the fake salmon. Oh my goodness, I'm scared. Let's first try this kale salad. What? I know I joked about kale earlier in the video, but I really don't mind kale typically. I also love Brussels sprouts, but this is the most bitter salad I've ever had. Pairing that salad with this prune juice, I feel 82. I'm not sure if the bitterness is coming from the kale, but everything is very crunchy. And usually crunch is good, but this is too crunchy. I feel like if I ate this whole thing, my jaw would be destroyed by the end of this, you know? I could not taste the dressing. I could not taste the Parmesan. I couldn't taste anything besides bitterness. Horrible. Anyways, it is now time to try this vegan salmon sushi. I'm so scared. Okay, it doesn't smell fishy. Yeah. I'm surprised, you know? First of all, it doesn't taste fishy, so that's good. But the texture of this fake salmon is very reminiscent of raw fish, which does kind of gross me out, but I'm just impressed. The salmon itself doesn't have much flavor. You can just mostly taste the spicy vegan mayo, which tastes like normal spicy mayo. So because of the texture, I could do without the fake salmon, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Now it's time for this turkey pastrami sandwich. It's so heavy, guys. Wow. Extremely full. So much meat in there. That's kind of impressive. That is some quality pastrami. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is so good. That pastrami tastes so high quality. It has such a strong pastrami flavor, that saltiness and that tartness. The turkey also tastes clean, simple, fantastic. The garlic aioli is so strong. They put a lot of it, and it really added such a beautiful, saucy, strong flavor to the whole sandwich. The ancient alien bread is a little, have you guys seen that show? I haven't seen it in years. It's a little dry, but flavor-wise, it tastes like any old bread. It doesn't have that super strong wheat flavor, which I'm very grateful for. We don't need that in our lives. The pickles and the onions add such a freshness. It's just truly such a delicious sandwich. I did not expect this. I really, really, really love it. Now it's time for the cinnamon roll. Now this is cold. They didn't have any hot cinnamon rolls. That's fine. It should still taste at least decent. I kind of want to just taste the center of it first. It's emerging! Oh my gosh, Godzilla. Because the center has the most flavor and the most moistness, okay? You know, it's rare that a cinnamon roll can eat that much while it's cold. That is more rare than one of those rhinos that there's only a few of. I don't know their name, but it's very rare. So we need to treasure this. This is incredible. Even though it's cold, it's still so fluffy and moist. There's no staleness, nothing like that, no dryness. Flavor-wise, they put so much of that cinnamon mixture in there. It's so strong. And like I said, I'm not a big icing person, but this icing is delicious. It tastes like cream cheese icing, and it balances out that very strong, warm cinnamon flavor with something cooler and sweeter. It's just an amazing cinnamon roll. Like truly, I can't even imagine it hot. It would probably change me forever. I am giving this lunch a nice strong 8 out of 10. This is it, guys. It's time for the final meal, and I have decided to come to a different Whole Foods that's 40 minutes away, just so I can hopefully get some different options so we can have a delicious grand finale without having to eat the same things. This is the kind of generous heart that I have. Let's go inside. It turns out they did have a few different things, guys. They had these honey chipotle wings and this garlic pizza that just looked so creamy and gorgeous. Girlies, I am so happy that I came to this location, not just because I found 2 more delicious looking things to try, plus I got some of my favorite sides and a dessert, but I'm mainly so happy that I came here because one of the Whole Foods employees, girlies, recognized me. She looked at me shocked, and I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, I didn't know. I thought that I was in the way or like something. And she was like, I watch you every day, and now you're standing right in front of me. And she told me that like, I am so wonderful and I should keep doing what I'm doing. And it was the most meaningful, sweet moment ever. She's a wonderful person. I adore her. I don't know her name. I should have asked for her name, but it made my whole day. And I felt so comfortable talking to her. If you're seeing this, you truly made my day, and I'm in the best mood now. So what a great finale. Okay, I got Poppy this time, a classic cola. Let's see if it's better than the vintage cola from Olipop. No. It isn't as disgusting and vile, but it's still not good. It tastes like those little vintage candies. My mom used to buy them. They were nasty. They were like in a clear wax paper tube, and they were like these little hard, colorful discs. Disgusting. It tastes like a liquid version of that. But guys, I got a garlic ricotta pizza. There she is. Look at those ricotta blobs. Here's the wings. They smell so good. I also got a side of mashed potatoes because that's a classic side. And my fave mac and cheese. I had to have it one more time, guys. Plus this chocolate cream pie. Look at that texture. Ooh. Let's try the garlic ricotta pizza. Oh! I think this might be the best thing I've had all week. That tastes like the best garlic bread ever. Truly, the crust is so floppy. There's such a thick layer of cheese, and there is such a strong garlic butter flavor. If you love garlic butter, if you like to keep the vampires away, this is the pizza for you. It's truly incredible, and the ricotta blobs add a weird sort of like creamy, refreshing vibe. It's just the best thing ever. Give me some mashed potatoes. Oh! They're a little dry today, it's fine. Still good. And my iconic mac and cheese. Let's try these Chipotle honey wings. Oh! This is what finales are made for! What? These are the best wings of Whole Foods.
That's my opinion!
Look at the stickiness, guys. Is that gross? This is a sign of a good sauce. First of all, the wing itself is once again amazing quality, but the sauce is almost like a sticky Chipotle honey jam. It's so thick and rich and has so much Chipotle flavor. It reminds me of those Chipotle little peppers in the can. It's a little bit sweet, and there's a little bit of spice to it, but not too much. I feel like a dog. Oh, give me one. Last but not least, we have the chocolate cream pie, the last item of the whole video. What an adventure this has been. I think cheesecake and chocolate pie are my 2 favorite desserts. That chocolate pie is richer than other chocolate pies. Most chocolate pies have like a moussey texture. This one has more so a flan texture. It's almost a little gelatinous, but like in a good way. And it's so much more chocolatey than other chocolate pies. It's perfectly sweet. And the crust is like an Oreo flavored moment. I'm not just saying this because it's the final meal, but this meal actually is perfection. I wouldn't change a thing. And I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. So we ended on the most amazing note, truly. I am so grateful to be here. And I'm so grateful for the Whole Foods girly for truly making me feel like I have an impact. No, but for real, it made me feel like what I'm doing matters. Eating in front of a camera matters. You know what I mean? Future editing Timmy is going to calculate together all of the scores and he's going to get a big final average score. Here it is. Is it good? Let me know. I had the best week. This was such a fun video to film. I tried so many amazing foods, some nasty things too, a lot of nasty sodas, but it was a great time. And if you watched the whole thing, you are a queen. Anyways, I think it's time to reminisce about this week, don't you? A whole week has passed, and in this time, I have become something more than me. I have become the whole version of myself. I'm not broken anymore. I'm whole. And all of my foods are as well. So remember, eat your vegetables and eat the skins on the potatoes because that's where all the vitamins are. Have a wonderful day, girlies. Bye.